the
Sorry.
okay.
So there's a joke at Burning Man that
I know. I was like, what do you mean no?
What do you mean no?
it's the real Daft Punk in the virtual space. Justin can explain to you but no, we're gonna have a full-on Daft Punk night, all Daft Punk all night.
And yes, Daft Punk is going to be there.
At the trash fence.
Wink, wink.
So there's
I don't know how to
an
wink. May
ongoing
have a
story. Okay.
Yeah, there's an ongoing story that.
Yeah, there's an ongoing story that in 2017, I think, is when it started, or even before
way
then.
earlier than that.
Long before.
The before that.
Oh yeah.
Justin
Where
should do
you
this because he
would-
did a
so
whole thing
Justin,
about it.
You would need to amplify your voice and go on air if you want to tell the story.
All right. So way back in the day at Burning Man, when Burning Man used to be a little bit saltier and a little bit more irreverent, was kind of the order of the day. People who were new to Burning Man would often come up to you and say, "Hey, so like they just got there and they're in their clean clothes and they've never been to Burning Man and they don't really understand how it works." And they'd ask you, "Hey, like where's the party at? Or what's going on?" And so that was kind of like a cue because, of course, at Burning Man, party is absolutely everywhere. It's in the fabric of everywhere you are. It's in any direction you go because it's all participant made. And so the joke was to sort of have a little fun with people like that and say, look at your watch or something and be like, ooh, Daft Punk's playing out at the trash fence in about 30 minutes. If you leave now, head all the way out to the trash fence, you'll just make it. So you'd send people on this wild goose chase out to the middle of nowhere. And of course, Daft Punk at the trash fence the idea was no matter where you'd send somebody, they were going to stumble into something wonderful, phenomenal, great, meet interesting people, see interesting things. So it was just kind of this red herring that you'd send people on. And it became a joke for many, many years.
Yeah,
and then it kind of fell out of favor till one year I printed up VIP wristbands to take it to another level, about 2,000 of them, and started handing them out at Burning Man to suspecting newbies. So happened that somebody else brought replica Daft Punk helmets out that year to Burning Man. I ran into them. We put peanut butter and chocolate together, and we actually had a Daft Punk at the trash fence show, and a lot of people thought that it was absolutely real and showed up with their wristbands. And to this day, I'm sure there were people that were there and know that it wasn't real, but was it real? I mean, they were playing Daft Punk, they had the helmets, what's the difference? So that's kind of the history behind Daft Punk at the trash fence. So we made it happen in here as well.
So we actually made Daft Punk and the trash fence happen, and we did it, and then after like a few months later or something like that, Daft Punk announced that they were not going to be performing as the dynamic duo anymore, and so we did like a tribute to Daft Punk at the trash fence. We actually heard from their management after the fact that they thought it was really cool that we did it.
I was just curious.
So we kept the world alive, and we're very happy that it's going to be our Friday night party tonight, Daft Punk at the trash fence. So I hope you guys come and enjoy. So you heard from Justin. Who else from our team is here? Cause is here. And
yeah, no problem.
Sarah was here a little while ago,
yes, I can
and
explain
Zoe
to you,
is here. Like,
Buddy?
who has created worlds? Icewiz is here. Who has created worlds for BRCvr and for the virtual burns? Yunji is here. Like, give us some heart emojis for the world creators. Awesome. And okay. We have some time to enjoy them, to enjoy the art as it exists here on AltSpace. We might be able to port the world over to other platforms, but it won't be the same. It won't be AltSpace. So this is our time right now to honor what we have created here as a community, as creators, collaborating in a great communal effort to bring and share our art and our creativity together with everyone. What an amazing global platform that allows us to share our knowledge, to share our skills. I love hearing the conversations of how do you do this shader? Wow, I really love what you did. There was a sidebar already happening with Doug. How did you make that bubble happen? How did you do this? How did you make this shader happen?
Oh, I don't know
How
if
did
you've
you
seen
get this
my
model in?
psychedelic work, but I've
And
got something to show
everybody's
you.
sharing that information just
Yeah, got a
because
bubble
we
for that as
want
well.
to make it better.
I mean,
We can do that on
word,
other
okay.
platforms too, but right now,
I like the
let us honor
the-
what
the
AltSpace has
lists
given
over there
for
with all
us
the little clicky buttons.
for
That's very
10
clever.
years. I'm very excited to share with you Re-Burn-23, where we re-engage, we reignite, we return to the worlds that we love so much and celebrate them and the creators who made them. Yes.
And I do want to point out that on the final night, on Sunday, the creator of AltSpace, who created AltSpace, is coming back to AltSpace to give a final talk. Gavin Whitty.
Yes, Gavin Whitty will be here on Sunday. It's on the board. What time does it say? Between 7:30 p.m. Pacific time. Or however that works out, and he is going to be speaking about this decade-long process of, huh? Actually, I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, but he will be here. He will be here to just sort of give a closing remark. Yeah, Sunday, 7:30. Sunday.
Explain for room 2 what's Sunday at 7:30.
Explain for room 2. Sunday at, wow, we have a full room 2. Sunday at 7:30, one of the founders and creators of AltSpace will be coming to speak about the systems and the stories that made AltSpace, and to give his overview of the last decade of what has occurred on this platform. Oh, yes, I can talk about the Blind Burners experience. So another really cool project that we have, there's so many cool projects in one weekend to do it in. On Saturday, we are going to have the designers and creators of the Blind Burners project. This is a 8-month-long process that we have been working with the Blind Burners to create accessibility tools for our sight impaired brethren, or persons. They are artists, they are creators as well, so there is a gallery of their art, and we have had an amazing team that have built sound navigation tools. So you'll be able to go through the world, and you should be able to close your eyes and follow the sounds and use a sense other than sight to get through the world and enjoy it. So that is the Blind Burners world. And Doug, will it be open today or it opens tomorrow?
I believe
Doug?
it's open. I believe it's open today. I'll double check
It's
on
open
that.
today. Okay, so it's under the rainbow portals, right?
Yeah, it's over there.
It's over there. Okay,
There are
so
two
under
Blind
the
Burner
rainbow
worlds.
portals. Okay, so you'll see Blind Burners, and you can explore it, and like I said, it was just like a great R&D experiment that we did with Microsoft. They helped us through it, and in collaboration with the Blind Burners. And then they're going to be talking about it on Saturday at 11 a.m. Pacific time. All the times on the board are Pacific time. And if you go into menu and then events, it'll show up in your own time zone.
Doug, can you explain the difference between the two Blind Burner portals that are next to each other over there?
Um, yeah, sorry, I'm getting ping ponged here. No, no. The Blind Burner world is
So there's
sorry.
two blind
There's
burner
two Blind Burner
portals.
worlds, and they're both two different experiences. The main experience, the art world, is you could actually try to walk through this world with your eyes closed using prompts, and it has a art gallery building and then a linear gallery, so you can see the same art in two different formats. You could walk down a straight line and have the art come at you, or explore a building and see or hear everything audio the secondary world is I wish Chris was here to explain that second world, but I'll get back to you on that. You caught me off guard there. I'm sorry, I got a lot. Explore it. I don't need to tell you guys. You guys will figure it out.
So I'm going to repeat that just because we have people in another instance and they didn't hear that. So the second Blind Burners world has a lot of audio prompts and audio created by artists that you can explore. Both Blind Burner worlds are open and available right now. The portals are right over there underneath the rainbow arches. I think Doug is going to run over there. Yes. So red cowboy hat where Doug is. That's where the blind portals are. So you can explore them. And I do actually highly recommend exploring them today. And then tomorrow, come to the talk and you can ask questions and spur ideas. It's really a fascinating thing to think of. These VR headsets are very much for visuals and visual people. And yet we're radically inclusive. And Burning Man is very my audio went off.
Yeah, we heard Burning Man is very.
Okay. You know that's so weird. If I toggle it off and then back on, it comes back on. That is so weird. Okay, so it's fascinating to meet people where they can meet you. And there's a whole organization at Burning Man that takes sight impaired people to the art and explain the art to them. And then the amazing thing is that Burning Man is very tactile. You can touch all the different art and you can climb on it. So people can actually be like, okay, I understand this is metal and this is wood and this is how this is shaped. Here we have had to figure out different ways of how we can meet at the space where everyone is. And so that is why the worlds were created. And it's a wonderful experiment. And so I do recommend that you guys go there. So I want to give everybody like the next half hour to wander around center camp, go into the bubble in the middle of center camp, go back and forth between the digital and the physical and the digital and the physical. It's pretty seamless and you'll feel your mind kind of like, oh, like, is this reality? Is this virtual? It's all reality, virtual reality, physical reality. If you have any questions about the schedule, feel free to ask. I'll be here. If you have any questions about the portals, go and explore. Justin, do we have portals back to here in each one of the worlds?
We do not, as of yet, have
Okay.
Efficient portals back to here. So the best way to get back here, from a navigational standpoint, is to just go to your in your menu under
It's
events.
Spotlit.
Yeah. Sorry, say that again.
Yeah, it's spotlit
We're
in your menu
Spotlit.
under events, so it's
Yes.
easy peasy.
It's easy peasy. We are Spotlit. They're going to keep it this event. throughout the entire weekend. So anytime you want to come back here, just title screen, spotlight, enter. It should be the main thing right in front of you, and you can always come back here, and this is where the portals are. Yeah. Yeah, so somebody
teleport out.
Yeah, just teleport out. If you're inside the bubble, it's not exactly lined up where the furniture is. So if you try to exit where you think there's an opening in the bubble, you might hit some furniture. So just use your teleport button to hop over the furniture, and that's the best way of getting out.
And I have one more little note about that specific bubble inside of Center Camp. Fun little Easter egg. This gentleman right here, Cause, very prolific world builder.
Yes.
He's wearing black with green hair in here, but he's actually in that bubble in a silver onesie. So if you want to see what Cause really looks like in real life, go into that bubble and look for the guy in the silver onesie.
That's what he actually dresses with that outfit every day.
Actually, Cause, we should take a picture of you in the bubble as your avatar.
Let's go do it. Come on.
All right, let's go check it out. On that note,
let's go. Let's go.
Wait, let me
let's go.
Come back in headset. I mean, I'm my PC.
Okay.
No hands.
Okay.
Because I'd like to see it in 3D anyway, so I'll be right back.
Okay.
Right there.
So Cause is going to hop back in headset and with him. Oh, teleporting. Okay, great. I can do a training at teleporting. So if you are in a headset and you have hands, the button that is your B or your Y, so it's not the thumb joystick, but the one right next to it.
I need to go back and...
You can press it, and then wherever the line is, press and hold, wherever that line ends, when you release it, that is where you're going to hop to. And you can do it on your right or your left. They both work as long as you have both cursors on. If you are on a desktop and you have a mouse, then you can just point the cursor somewhere in the distance and click. And I believe it's just the left click button, and that should also hop you out. If you are on a desktop, I highly recommend going into your settings and turning on classic PC controls. It's up to you if you want to click back and forth and have your head move around with your mouse. Some people love that, but I find navigation on my PC easier using the classic controls. But just knowing that you have them allows you to, you can hit the F key for classic controls. I think the F key moves your head up and down. Somebody just sent me a message. You can hit the F key and get your classic controls. Anything else? I personally prefer the ARC because I like doing, like Daisy Shaw has these really amazing obstacle course type of things, and ARC allows you to jump up onto a surface. So if you were to like climb art or something, ARC is really great for that. However, if you want to cross a long distance, like if you're on the playa, if you do the 2020 or the 2021 playa, which is huge, you might want to use a straight line because you can go a lot further. And you can change between them as to whatever you need. Now, did I answer your question? Now, somebody just asked about flying. So, there are two ways to fly. If you are on a desktop or in a headset, you just go to menu. I don't know if fly is on in here, by the way. I don't think it is. Menu, settings, and then input, and you can toggle fly on. Then when you move forward, if you look up, you'll go up. If you look down, you'll go down. But also, if you look down and move backwards, you also go up. So sometimes you like seeing the earth go away from you. The other way you can fly is a little dangerous because the flight tool broke after the URP update, which happened 20 October of 2021. But if you have a headset on and you have hands, you can go to menu, items, and then you can spawn a flight tool, and it looks like this pen right here, or a joint, make you high. Woo! But in many of our worlds, especially, if you try to fly with the flight tool and you fly too fast, it'll fling you out past the skybox. If that happens, push your thumb joystick straight down. I think your left one. Your left thumb joystick, push it straight down like a button, and it'll click. And that'll take you back to the 0-0 spawn point if you're really far out. If you're high
there's
in
a
the
lot of
sky,
stuff
that'll
in the
just take you
world.
down to the ground plane.
Yeah, it'll fling you out like Lost in Space. And
Yeah. I usually refer to it as doing drag.
while you're
The flight tool, don't touch your thumbsticks while you're flying, or that'll fling you out.
Oh God,
unless you
I
want to
just
be
touched my
flung out,
thumbsticks,
and
too.
that's a whole different conversation.
No, everybody's touching their thumbsticks.
Now I'm touching my jump.
Yes.
All right, let's get this photo.
No one has the ability to fly in this space. We have flight off in this particular space.
Except for
But you will
Nico.
go to worlds where you will be able to fly, and that's the methodology of flying. But in here, we wanted to keep everyone
Only
down
you.
at the portal level.
All right, shall we all squeeze into center camp and play a game of Spot the Cause?
Yes, let's do it. We're gonna squeeze into center camp.
Oh!
Cause, can you go on air and amplify and do all those things? Do you have the capability?
Yeah. It's well, it's the same video. It's not.
Working on it.
It's a short enough loop that he doesn't. He just stood there all night talking. So
Oh, nice. That hippie over there could have been me.
Could have been you. There, in an earlier loop, I had a naked guy I had to remove.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what's funny is coming off that sunrise.
This is so weird, Cause I'm not actually seeing you. You're not here.
I love this dude. I love this dude.
Oh
Maybe come in a little.
I've seen
that
him
is
VIP on his yellow t-shirt.
There you are.
That's
There
a
he is.
serious outfit.
Is this just like a Sharpie
make a
VIP,
host.
right?
Uh-huh.
You're inside center camp. Okay, you should be a
Is that a
host now.
raccoon tail?
It's weird how the resolution of the video is so poor that you can see like you can barely. Are you a raccoon?
You can't really see his face.
Awesome. Oh, this is so great. I love that everybody's inside the bubble.
Yeah, I just
This is so much fun.
I'm doing the same thing.
Yeah. Did you guys spot the cause?
3 in the morning.
Being there again.
Like I'm learning.
And now spot the naked guy.
Drone.
There's a naked guy.
Spot the cause.
There was a naked guy.
Probably
Naked guy
this
edited
one
out.
here because
Hey.
it's right next to it.
Hey.
Is it you? Is it you?
That's me. That's me.
Oh, my
And now
God.
I'm
Oh,
over there.
he's gone. He's gone.
There you
No,
are.
I just. Yeah.
Ah, there he is. He
Oh,
is
that's
again.
funny, dude. Jim. Yes, it's where the Wild Things are, King Max outfit, but it's all in silver, so I call it Mirror Max.
Love that. That's amazing.
Ah,
Yeah.
this looks like
So,
a...
So is this effectively a
Yeah.
skybox? Like that has a 360 video playing inside of it?
Oh yeah.
It's just a sphere. It's not a skybox, really. It's just a
Ah, okay.
like you can very much clearly see that it is right here. You know, a skybox
Nice.
would look projected far away.
Feel infinite.
So did we get a picture of Cause? In front of Cause?
I don't know. Did you?
Let's stay here.
So it's
stand.
a-
Okay, perfect. Now look
It's a
right here.
sphere that in animation
Right.
is
Here,
Do
turn
we
around.
back to back
3,
with it?
2,
What am I
1.
attached to.
Hey, one more time. Oh,
Hold on,
one more time. Let's try it again.
One more time.
Do I just?
You're right. Turn around. Cause right here. Right. Look at me. Yeah.
I couldn't
Like-
find the email for the.
All right, one more time.
Take a big
one more
selfie
time.
with
3,
everybody in the
2,
intro
1.
Hey.
Nice.
And that's it.
Got it.
Project Activity.
That's sweet.
Oh.
BRCvr camera.
Trying to figure
Oh,
out who I'm talking. That's Jim. I know this guy right here is Jungle Jim of Big Puffy Yellow. He's a good buddy of mine.
Oh,
got
it.
Oh man.
I'm
sure there's only one of those. Oh yeah, that's Christy.
Yeah, it is Christy.
leaning
The
back.
resolution is like it's like she's blurred out.
Just her head.
Just blur her face out.
Let's do a selfie while we have everybody
Yeah.
together.
The
Blur
identity
the
license
faces.
plate have been altered to protect.
Yeah, good idea.
Hey.
This is
I'm sorry.
8K.
Hey, nice to meet you. What's your name?
Nice.
wet?
This is cool. It's like being here again. Sure. Yeah. I don't know.
I just wanted to point out also here in Center Camp, obviously we have these around outside of us. We have the blue arches, and those are community worlds. Some of the newer worlds that were used specifically for this year sort of start toward the keyhole of Center Camp near the rainbow arches, and then they're kind of intermixed as we get further and further down around behind Center
really
Camp
cool.
with a lot of sort of worlds that are still working from previous years. That are some of the greatest hits and fun things from over the last couple of years. So enjoy. And there's a few little portals also scattered around, not in arches. Some unique things like melting marshmallows you'll find. Black Rock Yearbook be behind me. That's a big portal. Encourage you to check that out. That's where we were actually camped with our crew this year. That's been Doug's camp for many years, and lots of cool pictures of real life burners. I like looking at cause. So explore around here, enjoy, and happy burn.
You're welcome, man. It's been a lot of fun, and you know it's not gonna stop. We're gonna keep evolving. I'm sure it's gonna keep going, regardless of the platform. We'll figure something out. I know. Yeah, I'm just gonna miss these avatars, to be honest. I really like the way we look in here. Just this cartoonish kind of look I dig it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, like I was in Horizons last night for an event, and I don't know, the faces in there, everything it's like starting to get too uncanny. They're cartoonishly real versus cartoonishly cartoon, and like it just kind of it's not appealing. Don't think about, it's just like, okay, cool, representation, I get it, and conversations can happen, but sometimes when you're focused too much on like weird mouth movements and
That's nice to meet you. I'm Claire. You inspired me. I want to see if I can figure out how to do this too. We can. I don't know if we can shake. What's your name?
Yeah. On alt space or on the.
Okay, that's better. No, I turned off the.
How are you?
How's it going?
Well, this kind of reminds me of
The maker's face that are looking at me saying, what the hell is he doing? I'm here and I'm there at the same time.
Yeah, this is cool.
I'm pretty sure it's gonna continue to break out space and
Have you ever been in those Burning Man parties?
One moment. Doug, you're still on Amplify and you're still broadcasting.
So they have
met Doug before.
Yeah. Oh, there you are. Hi. Sorry to come and hear you. I heard like 1,000.
Yeah, this is Justin. We actually had a chat with Claire on Zoom last week.
Excellent.
Il faut demander.
Yeah, she wasn't dressed like
Est-ce
this.
que t'es sur le Discord de Vic?
Je pense que oui, je m'en rappelle brièvement peut-être.
Sur le Discord de Vic, demande à Baptiste qui est sous le pseudonyme de Bartux. Lui demande s'il peut venir. Il faut que vous donniez rendez-vous ici. À partir de là, tu mets ton avatar. Il va t'inviter dans un de ses mondes et il va scanner ton avatar.
It's 9:42.
Yes, with Daisy Shaw.
building a lot of
Kristen, you should come with me on this one.
I heard some really
Shaw
cool
tour.
stuff about, especially the early days.
Yeah, the earlier days were pretty amazing.
Powerful thing, and it's just like you inspired me, and this has inspired me.
Can be, and I think like sometimes you don't really need a lot of complicated. Like many people when they build works, they try to make complicated.
Looking for, but it's nice. There's something to it being really polished that's also.
I'm gonna have her come by the liminal zone.
Good to see you.
C'est le mec de Paris.
I'm good.
Non, il
I'm
est
good.
pas.
Fantastic.
So,
I
a
just
lot
need
of people
to.
that were complaining about
Oui, mais il a un accent du Nord, quoi, je veux dire.
Yeah, there's way more work than I thought.
You also.
Got a little out of control.
Écoute, ben voilà, ben on est là, moi je suis content.
On mute.
I really love
How are you?
Je voulais pas louper.
I don't know if I should just check my email
D'accord, oui, bah oui.
Pour le 23, bon, on en a reparlé, j'ai dit écoutez, j'ai pas donné suite, je fais plein de trucs à la fois. Donc, je sais pas si j'ai l'impression que c'est décalé.
I guess you would just text Layla to get a hold of me, or was there a plan for that?
Yeah, we had a solution.
No, we were given no.
Good people. I've got to see where.
That we were going to be flying solo.
Definitely northeast base.
I asked Layla who was going to be,
Tant mieux.
you know,
Bah, sont dynamisants en plus, c'est ça qui est super.
Et puis donner des cours de tournage comme ça, à 160, on a fait des montages, on a fait des prises de vue, on a fait des à vue, on a fait plein de choses, et tout, c'est super. Et voilà, et donc
Mais je te suis, hein, je suis ton fan club, moi, hein, je te suis.
Je te vois, je vois tes
In some cases, I streamed the video from.
Non, c'est super,
Some
tu
folks,
fasses
I'm
ça, tu
streaming
vois,
the
parce
video
que
in from.
ça me semble évident, un peu.
Là-bas, on est observé.
Hello. We are friends. We are burners. We are numeric burners.
Not in all space.
C'est génial que
stream I had to
Doug
run on my
and
own
Dina.
server.
Got it. We like
Bonjour de France. Bonjour de France.
Do you mind telling me what camera to wave to our guests on Zoom?
Ouais.
Bon, mais voilà, on est là. Et alors, qu'est-ce qui va se passer? Voilà, on est là.
Ben, on a le système à l'extérieur pour savoir s'il faut se téléporter si tu veux.
Oh, Zoomy!
Camera.
Oh, Zoomy!
Because they do crap.
Who are we with?
We love Zoom.
Thank you, Justin.
Oh, we love the people on Zoom.
Yeah.
Is that, I mean,
You
if
can-
we got the server boost on any
here.
of those worlds, they would crash, but
I guess
it's
I
so
was-
great what they do and when they don't. There's just a way of
What's up? I don't suppose you.
I wish everybody on Zoom.
Wish there was extra buttons I could click, but
What's up?
Yay.
whatever.
Hi.
it is.
My phone is connected.
You guys know it as well as we do.
The camera and wave, the little drone.
but yeah, let me
everybody
know.
Wave at the drone.
I'll talk to you more
Those
about
are all
the
the people on Zoom right now.
Hey.
Jump
Hi,
out.
Zoomers.
Like,
Come on in. Come on in. Enjoy.
Come in.
Hey, Zoomer.
That's it.
Hi.
Hi, Indy from Celestial Bodies.
Yeah.
We met
You
on, we
don't-
met
you
on
don't know.
Playa.
Maybe you don't know
Here.
them.
Yay.
Feel that.
Okay, Zoomer.
Sorry, they're
Zoomers.
all space.
I can you.
It's kind of weird.
Zoomers.
but,
Okay, Zoomers.
Looks like there's a lot of other platforms.
Theme.
A group of mine were
No,
spending
in a
lot of
few
time
years,
building
that
this
phrase
thing.
is actually going to make sense.
Yeah.
The boomers are getting replaced with the Zoomers.
Hi,
And
guys.
so the
That's
newer
right.
generation's going to be like, all right,
Yeah.
Zoomer.
How's it
Right,
going,
Zoomer.
Alfie?
Once
Hey,
Zoom
Zoomer.
itself, like teleconferencing, somehow becomes archaic.
Doing
It
well,
will.
and you?
Yes.
There'll be something else.
This.
You're not
Well,
holographic.
Should
I take a selfie of us?
Projecting your
I'm going
likeness
to-
into
I'm
the
just
kinda
room.
curious.
Doing okay, Zoomer.
Let's see.
Oh,
Hey,
it's so
Zoomer.
hard to
It's like,
hear
yes,
you. Oh my
Zoom will be
God.
like the new dial-up modem sounds.
Children
Oh, no.
born during the pandemic.
Oh, there we go.
We have not.
Who's
This
it?
is
These guys.
Baby
exactly what we
Zoomers.
needed to do.
Baby Zoomers.
To meet you.
I see there's one
No sé what to
that
say.
has
How's it
the
going?
Woodstock.
Can you please
Um,
repeat?
Thank you for introducing me.
is it Ozone has Burning Man project listed on as one of their
I don't know your pronouns. I'm sorry.
one of their
What's your pronoun, Alfie?
one of their things
Turn
they're
it.
doing on here.
Turn off your bubble.
Oh yeah.
Again?
Turn off your bubble.
No, it's
Ozone.
not.
There we go.
There we go.
No, still have it. Still have it down. Still have it down. Still have it
What's
down.
your name?
Get it?
Guess
No.
it worked out.
Okay. Oh, easy.
Hi, okay.
We're the only one that
Nice
has
name.
a
Nice to meet
Where are you
you.
from?
Oh man. Well,
Israel.
they've even got the freaking logo on there, so, which surprises
Yeah,
me.
that-
Right on.
yeah.
Wonderful. I'm from California.
I mean,
Well-
you can send a request to Burning Man.
Hey,
with a link.
Pepper. Hey, how's it going?
Hi.
Good to see you. Hey.
So,
Nice to
yeah,
meet you.
are,
You should have seen where we were at last
are
night.
you going back out to the playa this
Where
year?
were you at?
We went
Yeah.
to a naughty
Cool,
place.
cool.
in
Well, maybe we'll do a
Artell.
meetup and we'll see you there.
I met him
We
tonight.
all got naughty in the
Alright.
jacuzzi.
Okay, I
It's
have to
like
make- I
20
have to
of
make
us.
an
Just on
announcement.
PC right
Not
now.
20, but
I haven't
maybe
fired my
like
headset.
Hi everyone. I just want to let you know that Caitlin Krause is going to be doing a wonderful intention setting and empowerment gathering in 10 minutes. So I'm going to be heading over there. So I'll pull a portal in about 10 minutes, or you can go to the event board and click on the event in 10 minutes. But I just want to let everyone know that that is sort of the next progression. And you can look on the board. There might be something else going on, but that is the direction I will be heading in.
You like what? Coffee?
Right.
What is this?
Thank you. I like it too. It's nice
The
to have red hair.
virtual learning.
Like your
Do you
beard.
have
I
red
actually
hair?
have a beard like.
Awesome.
No, I thought you
Hi,
shared, like,
welcome
your
back
beard.
from Tokyo.
In all spaces, Burning Man before.
I've been smoking
Thanks for
already.
doing this again.
Yeah.
It's better in the morning.
We'll be there. Whichever where you go, we'll flip on right.
Hey, Beth.
Not yet. But I will.
Are you young?
So the drone
23?
connected
Wonderful.
to our
It's
Zoom
cool
call.
space from that and started.
Fun to explore around and
So
meet
it's
lots
been
of
really
people
great. Yeah.
who
It's a lot.
either have been to Burning Man or haven't. But
Right
you get
now.
They can only see picture. They
sense of what
can't
it's
see.
like
They
there.
can't
That's the
hear
camp
audio.
that's
They can
linked to
only see
here.
picture.
That was my official
So the people on Zoom are
VR,
looking amongst
CVR camp.
themselves, and then they can see what's going
Yeah,
on
yeah.
in VR. But we're not broadcasting sound
And
from in
it's
VR.
just
onto
there's no single experience of Burning Man.
With that, why can't I do that?
How many different
That's
how
it,
many
but
goes on? What
it's
get
more
up here?
just
Court,
like,
are you?
I know. We should take him off.
We get all run around. We all take our clothes off here and just run around. All of us.
hang out and
I'm not actually sure how I look
our
like
way
though.
of being
Did it
radical.
at the real.
Oh no, I have the rope. I have the same rope I had at Burning Man.
Wherever I might be.
There's nothing. There's nothing under the rope.
Christ, there's nothing on under that. I see that, man.
What you do at a
Okay,
burn?
no, I gotta do that.
Just like at the burn.
That is.
It's my burn outfit. So.
I'll go back up here. That's the master of ideas.
Look at that.
Yeah, I don't know. I think
Real
that's just
cool.
my
That's
hip
yellow,
back,
man?
so that it's laying,
Give me the
laying
camera.
perfectly
I'll
to.
take a photo of you.
Green guy. The green hair, black green hair.
Like
See, Ross, I'll get a photo of
looks
you.
like
Give you
your
a hands
pack.
up.
Like
So insensitive, Bob. Can
you mean the one in the
in front of the picture.
So sorry, I just think this is ridiculous. I realize you're on a computer and not on a headset.
I can
I'm
do
sorry.
it selfie. Would it work?
It's all good. It's all good.
My battery's gonna go dead eventually, and my eyes, I wear this stuff too long, I start to feel a little motion sick, so I'll be on the computer later on today. Probably for a lot of the time I'm helping people out. I got a shift later. Tomorrow's my birthday, and I'm not gonna be on the call. I'm going to spots with my girlfriend and her dad, and I've been having some emotional troubles recently, so it's gonna be nice to get out in a big, beautiful house myself right now.
Inside of this bubble, and I was like literally face to face with somebody, just instantly the shit out of both of us. I think because we both went.
I'm giving a talk today. Oh, that's funny. 6:30. It's on the board.
About what?
To learn more
It's
about
called synchronicity. It's the experience of
So if you're
surprising.
interested in going to Caitlin Krause's event, come on over to the big event board.
Santa did a 3D video.
Come on over to the big event board if you would like to attend Caitlin Krause's event, which is in 7 minutes. Hi, everyone.
I'm so happy to see you.
Well, good to see you too. I'll give you a hug.
Yeah. And Happy New Year.
Yeah. Oh, wonderful. So what we're gonna do is the little blue circle where the pizza slice is. We're gonna be able to click on that. You keep your cursor on it. There's 2 round circles, and then you click on it, and it'll portal you over to that event.
Hi, Athena. It's Linnea.
So the
Create a new avatar.
pizza.
Fred posted for the weekend.
Oh,
Like we only have a
Tribe
month.
XR. Must be Tribe
XR
Showcase, right?
I'm gonna figure
Tout
out
à
how
fait
to
là.
do something
Donc,
together
7
as
peut-être.
well to
Pour nous, ce sera 7.
I would love
transition
that.
the trip community. Yeah.
Yeah.
C'est tout à fait
We
l'heure
would love
encore.
that. Absolutely.
Ah, c'est
And
pas l'heure, bon. Enfin, c'est pas
Ouais,
l'heure.
ouais, pas tout à fait.
wanted to have a
Ah,
conversation
voilà.
with you, but not in here.
Le timing est bien respecté.
Because we're going to be talking to
Bon, c'est
HTC.
bien, c'est bien.
Oh, great, excellent. Yeah, we're we've got our VR
Bon, elle
chat
nous a reconnus, elle
environment
se
all
rappelle de
set up
nous.
and
Oui.
getting used to
Oui.
it. You know, change is always
Genre.
difficult.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, it's good. I'd love to catch up with
Ils sont
you
marrants, les
anytime.
Américains.
Okay.
j'adore.
Okay.
Et
After
alors,
this
j'espère
weekend,
qu'il y a
I'll have
cette
a bit more
fille que
free
j'ai
time.
rencontrée,
Of course.
Christine, qu'elle est là, qui s'occupe de la com et tout, j'aimerais bien la voir pour lui parler du Burning Man réel.
Ouais.
So
Ah
let me
oui,
see.
bien sûr.
Parce que là, il va y avoir les billets en février, ça va, j'ai des sous, je suis
Ouais.
contente, comme j'ai bien
Ah,
travaillé.
c'est chouette. Ouais,
Let me
ouais.
do that
Après, j'ai mes
announcement
2
again.
potes, alors tu
So
sais
for
qu'ils perdent
anybody
avec
that's interested in going to Caitlin's Sovereign Light Rituals and Empowerment, that is starting in 5 minutes, and the portal is over on the big poster.
On part que toutes les
Is it
3.
what says Tribe XR Showcase? Is that what that is?
Mais bon,
Tribe
At 1
is
o'clock?
happening later in the day. We're doing Sovereign Light 2023 Rituals and Empowerment with Caitlin Krause.
comment ça s'appelle,
Yeah, it's
Oh,
not
'cause
letting
you're
you
on
get
Pacific
in.
Standard Time.
It
That's
won't
an
let you
important
get. It won't
detail.
allow you to get. Let me make that as an announcement. That's a good one.
Mais le problème, c'est
So
que
you're
But this
not
is
going to be able
Pacific.
to click on the portal until
désert,
3 minutes
dans ce
before.
grand
All the
désert,
portals
en
open
fait, le
3 minutes
sable,
before the start time.
il te bouffe les chaussures.
The thing that might be
thank you.
helpful to people that are on Eastern Standard Time or any other time is that that reflects Pacific Standard Time.
Comme ça, parce que tu
It
leur
says on the top, it
détériores.
says
It says
PDT.
it on the top.
Et à côté de ça, quand tu les fais nettoyer, ça coûte 5 000 $,
It says
t'imagines? Ça veut
start
dire c'est
PDT event.
Donc, j'étais en train de voir si
Gotcha.
finalement je
Brilliant.
n'achèterais pas un en France. Et je traverse tous les États.
But
Je
if
sais
you
pas. Je
look
suis parti dans un
in your
délire.
events, it'll be
Flopette, et
your
si tu
time
savais
dynamically
que je sais même pas, je vais traverser les
When
États.
is
on the platform.
David
Je vais mettre
Starfire
dans un bateau,
for me?
prendre le bateau.
David Starfire is
traverser
Sunday at
l'Atlantique.
3.
Tu peux passer.
Great. We love having him and Caitlin on our team.
Achète
Yes. He's so great.
C'est le mieux.
Yeah,
C'est le
they've
mieux.
really added
Parce que
so
si
much
je
to
suis
it.
là-bas, si je le loue, ça va me coûter une blende, ça va me coûter une blende pour le nettoyer, il vaut mieux l'acheter, le revendre.
What's so interesting is when
Voilà.
Money first
Alors je sais pas, je
came,
vais...
I was living in the house
Quoi?
that we stayed in, and we went
Un chameau.
shopping for him.
Mais non.
No kidding.
Mais où?
Wow. Do you
Ah, un
live in
ovni, il
LA,
me faudrait un
Athena?
ovni, Alain.
Dans un
Il faudrait
cirque,
un
dans
ovni,
un
que je
You live
m'assoie
in
sur un
Los
ovni.
Angeles?
I did at the time.
dans un cirque.
Yeah, I was
Wow.
staying at Boyd Willett's house, and he was an Airbnb
Le
guest while
problème,
he
imaginez,
went
c'est qu'arrivé au Canada, il faut traverser tous les États-Unis.
Right, right. Yeah,
c'est ça,
he was.
ça.
Et je suis toute seule, tu
Eh
vois.
oui.
We weren't
Ah
even
ouais,
live
ça
yet. We were
c'est
just
dangereux, oui.
getting ready to
À moins
Après,
que
quand
ma
même que
pote
tu trouves
du
quelqu'un pour
Havre,
t'accompagner. Faudrait pas que ce
faudrait que
soit
ma pote
tu
du
sois
Havre,
tout seul.
voilà.
Everyone tried
Faudrait que ma pote du Havre vienne avec moi, qu'on se relaie.
So can everybody
Qu'on
click
aille
on
jusqu'à
that
Las
portal
Vegas,
next
on ne
to the
pourra pas aller
pizza
sur Los
slice,
Angeles, je
and
pense.
you should be
Au moins
able to
Las
get
Vegas.
in now.
Parce que c'est à côté de Las Vegas, en fait.
Thank you, Athena.
Parce que
Welcome. Okay, I'm gonna head on
Francisco, c'est à
over.
500 km, t'imagines?
The official time
C'est
marker
beaucoup.
pizza slice. I love it.
C'est énorme.
Et San Francisco de Los Angeles, c'est loin aussi. Tout est grand là-bas, tu vois. Donc le mieux, c'est d'aller à Las Vegas, quoi. Ma foi, je visiterai Las Vegas.
Ah, ça va être passionnant. C'est une sacrée aventure, ça.
En plus, l'école, ils me sponsorisent. Hein. Ben, je t'ai raconté.
Génial.
La région me sponsorise. Hein. Et la costumière, hein, elle va me créer des tenues. Quand je vais installer la caméra comme ça. Ma pote, elle me fera des photos avec des combis, des trucs chelous et tout. Et le thème cette année, ça s'appelle Animalia. Le thème, ce sont les animaux.
Ça va être génial.
Fantastique. C'est super.
J'aurais adoré être en corbeau là-bas. J'aurais adoré.
Ouais.
C'est mon animal totem, le grand corbeau.